We'll go ahead and get started. First question, Chris Gardner.
Coach, what's Armoni Brooks' status? Is he out of health and safety protocols?
He has one more day, and he'll be here with us.
Will he travel with the team for the road trip?
Yes, I believe so.
Thank you.
Dwayne Price.
Yes. Hey, Stephen, how you doing?
Dwayne, how are you, man?
I'm doing good, doing good. Just trying to keep my head above water here. Obviously, you were here in Dallas with Luka for his first 2 years in the NBA. What is it about this guy that makes him so special? Because he seems to be able to get to wherever he wants to on the court, whenever he wants to.
Yeah, he is supremely confident. He is quicker than you think, bigger than you think, stronger than you think. And he is very much like a basketball savant, like just very, very intelligent when it comes to who's where, who should be where the help is coming from. Is this a scoring opportunity for me, or is it a passing opportunity for me? And he just picks things up so quickly. And now he's shooting the ball very well. So it makes it harder for anybody to guard him. But I would say the basketball intelligence along with the physical gifts are the things that set him apart.
All right. Appreciate it, Stephen.
Yep.
Jonathan Fagan.
Hey, Stephen. Is John back for you tonight? And how difficult is it, or how do you feel about bringing a guy back who's dealt with 3 different kinds of issues when you haven't had a practice day to kind of put him through the paces a little bit?
Yeah, it's he's been with us all season, so it's not too difficult. We did a brisk shoot around today, so he was in and did everything that he needed to do for that. But we haven't had practice at all really much of the season, so for him to kind of go out there, and obviously he won't be playing huge minutes, but it'll be good for him to be out there, and he knows what we're doing, and he's another one that is super intelligent when it comes to basketball, so it won't be hard for him to hopefully pick up pick up from where he started. It's just the physical part that we're gonna have to keep an eye on.
Thank you.
Haley Kaplan.
Hey, Stephen, I have another Luka question for you. At times this season, Rick has talked about the ways he's gotten creative in learning how to coach Luka as a generational talent, watching documentaries, reading books about other, all-time greats. I'm curious, in your couple of seasons working with Luka, how did you maybe be creative in learning how to, coach a talent like him and develop a relationship like with him? And at the same time, what did he maybe teach you about coaching that, you hadn't had before?
Yeah, guys like him definitely stretch you as a coach, and they help you prepare for moments like I'm in right now. Obviously, without Luka, I wouldn't be the head coach of the Rockets right now. And I realized that just the experience that I had with him, but also the success that we had. He is so very smart, like I said. So when I would be kind of introducing new offense or putting in a new play, he would be good. But then, as we continue to review the things, he would get at times, I wouldn't say bored, but, he's already got it. He's already got it. So for us to keep going over it and over it and over again didn't necessarily make too much sense to him. And it was, well, we all have to get it, not just you. I know you got it, but it's almost like a kid who is in a lower grade sometimes, and it's like, why are we doing this? I already learned this. But for the good of the group, you have to introduce things and review and review and review. And that's not to say anything about his teammates, because he has great teammates, as you can see by the progress that the team has made, but he is just that level of intelligent when it comes to basketball, all things basketball. How did he make me better? Coming up with different ways to approach those situations, asking him questions. I've dealt with, young players like that before. I had LeBron as a rookie, and I had Steph Curry as a rookie, and Kemba Walker as a rookie. So those experiences that I had with those guys prior to where a guy is either asking questions that are very advanced or almost not necessarily bored, but just kind of going through it because they already know it. I was ready for that. So that definitely has helped as I've moved along in my career.
Thank you.
Saman Ali.
Hey, Stephen, you start off the year with a pretty veteran-laden group. While there are still a few of those vets left, you're now coaching a much younger group. How has that adjustment been, and have you had to adjust the way you view the team and set different goals?
Yeah, it's been quite an adjustment. We've had multiple different kind of teams so far this season, and a lot of other things to go along with it. So kind of being the steady hand in the group has been my role as the season has progressed. Now that we're a younger group and we're developing more, and we are really focused so much on the process and focused so much on what it takes for us to play well. There was a different focus early in the season. It was, what does it take for us to win? And we are conscious about winning at this point as well, but it's very much the process and the structure that's put in place and the ability to connect with the younger players and see growth on a day-to-day basis. And that's very different than the situation that I had when I first came in. But I would say the veterans that we have with this group, as far as Kelly Olynyk, DJ Augustine, Avery Bradley, the new guys that we brought in, have been really good as far as kind of setting that structure and culture and all of those things to help the younger guys as we go through this period of time, which is gut-wrenching at times and totally fulfilling at other times. It's just what it is.
Chuck Cooperstein.
Hello, former neighbor. How are you?
Chuck.
Hey, I'm wondering, just from afar, and then now having watched a little tape, how surprised are you at the Mavericks' defensive turnaround from what you were a part of the last couple of years?
Yeah, not so much. Not so much. I mean, they obviously are well coached when it comes to all facets of basketball. And sometimes, especially when you have a supremely talented offensive team, it just takes a while to get to your defensive concepts and to get those things to stick and to get to the importance of the defense to kind of click with the group. So am I surprised? No, not really, because they have guys who, I mean, you look at Dorian Finney-Smith and Maxi Kleber and Josh Richardson and KP. I mean, all of these guys can be good defenders, and Luka's just so smart and good with his hands and all of those things. Sometimes it just takes time for that to grow and to become the thing that can separate you, and understanding that can be the thing that can separate you from the good teams and making you from good to a great team. And the defense has definitely improved over the last little while, but to say that I'm surprised, I'm not at all, just because of the coaching staff that they have over there and the guys that they have in that locker room.
We'll take three more. Brian Bearfield.
Coach, you're playing another hot team that's on a winning streak. Phoenix was on a 5-game winning streak coming in. Now Dallas is. What were you able to take from last game? What were the positive you were able to take from that Suns game?
A lot. I mean, the offensive end was very good for us, where we have 130 points and we were getting the ball up the floor. We were getting to the free throw line, creating shots for each other, just a lot of different things, and finding chemistry between guys, whether it's Christian and KP or Kelly and KP, or the second unit, who was very productive for us last game with both DJs and KJ Martin. I mean, the offensive end was something to look at and be proud of. The defensive end was harder because they are a very good offensive team. They make threes, they put pressure on you, and at the end of shot clocks, they have a guy or two. They have two that they can go to, actually three, because Ayton, they were going to him as well. So, yeah, they're a very good team. Phoenix is a very good team, and they were rolling when they came in here, and we played well. I thought we played well enough to win, and tonight we need to play well as well.
Adam Spolin.
Stephen, you had LeBron, Steph, and Luka as rookies. Aside from just talent, is there anything else about those three that they had in common with one another?
Yeah, there's two things. There's the intelligence, the basketball intelligence, the overall intelligence, ability to listen and learn quickly, the ability to take teaching and use it right away. You just have to tell them once and they've got it. All three guys were very much the same in that. All three guys are like, when you're watching film with them, they see it. They see it already. Like Luka, I'd be watching film with him, and he'd be like, oh, I know what's coming. I know, here it is. I know. And Steph would be the same way, and LeBron would be very much the same way. Like, they see it before it happens, and if they made a mistake, they knew they made the mistake, and all of those things. And they're just so much fun to coach guys like that who are just so smart. And, and then it's the work ethic, right? Like, they all have gotten so much better from year to year to year. And I was blessed to be with those guys at the beginning, so I can see the growth that each guy has had. But you don't get that much better by just kind of not working or expecting to just get better all of a sudden. So it's the intelligence, number one, that separates those guys, but then the work ethic. And you look at Luka as far as his shooting, and you look at Steph as far as his his body. He can take the hits and all of those things, and he's just gotten so much stronger than he was in his rookie year. And I'd say LeBron has just kind of improved all around as far as shooting, his body, and everything.
And last question, Mark Berman.
Hey, Stephen, who are your starters tonight?
No, sir. I knew it was coming. No, sir. I'm not giving it up tonight.
Come to think of it, since who you're playing, I should have known better, but what the heck?
No, sir.
No problema.
All right.
Thank you, Coach.
Yep.
Thank you, everyone. See you post game.